ceasefire deal has been reached in the war in Gaza. Both Qatari and Hamas officials say an agreement has been made, which reportedly includes the release of both hostages and Palestinian prisoners. The agreement also allowing for aid to enter the Gaza Strip. Let's get right out to News Nation's Robert Sherman. He is following these developments from Palm Beach, Florida, outside of Mar-a-Lago there. So, Robert, we've heard about this for months. What is the latest on this deal?
Yeah, this is what we're hearing, Nichole, from some of our sources here, is that effectively in premise, there is an agreement between the Israelis and Hamas for a ceasefire deal. What we're waiting on is the procedural aspect of all of this, which includes an Israeli security cabinet vote. We know for a fact that the Israeli foreign minister has just cut short a diplomatic trip to Europe and is now on his way back to Israel in order to participate in those discussions and those votes that we're anticipating are going to take place rather soon. And we also know that the Qatari foreign ministry is expected to come out and give a public statement here shortly. They've played a critical mediating role, especially when it comes to dealing with Hamas directly and bringing their demands to the table here. So we're expecting to hear something from them rather shortly. In terms of what's on the ground in Israel right now, we have seen some demonstrations taking place in Tel Aviv at Hostage Square. And I can tell you from having some brief conversations with those who are in Israel, there's a rather mixed bag of sentiments when it comes to news of this deal coming down. On the one hand, people in Israel have been waiting well over 400 days for the return of hostages. That is a prospect that elates them, the ability to possibly be bringing some of these hostages home as quickly as possible. That is something that they've been waiting a very long time for. On the other hand, there's another aspect to all of this, which are security concerns that many Israelis have. And the fear that some have is that if this ceasefire deal ultimately comes to fruition and starts taking effect and segues to the ending of a war, their chief concern is that Hamas will still be remaining in power in Gaza and could potentially pose future security threats to the Israelis and could conceivably pull off another attack like October 7th again. That's the feeling that we're getting from some Israelis here. On the one hand, wanting these hostages to come home as quickly as possible, but on the other hand, fearing that the other objective of the war, reestablishing security in the Gaza Strip, may go unattained. So that is the feeling that we're getting from people on the ground in Israel. Nichole.
And Robert, before we let you go, you're there in front of Mar-a-Lago, you're there in Palm Beach. We know that the president-elect had threatened, quote, just days ago, hell to pay if the hostages were not released before he took office. That happens Monday. Do we know anything more when it comes to that?
This has been the threat that he has been echoing for weeks on end, that he would say is that if there isn't a hostage deal, if the hostages are not released by Inauguration Day, all hell will break loose, using his words in one of his most recent statements there. He has commented on this news that has come out. He just put out a statement a short while ago on his social media platform in which he said that we have a deal for the hostages in the Middle East. They will be released shortly. Thank you. That's what he said just a short while ago here. So the president-elect already trumpeting victory here on this front as well, as we wait for these procedural aspects of the deal to continue to play out, which should occupy the next few hours and days here. Nichole.
Yeah, still so much left to learn when it comes to this deal. Robert Sherman on this breaking news. Robert, thank you. Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find News Nation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.